Okay, I need to talk about this keynote. Because if you love Final Fantasy XIV like I do, this is one of the most hopeful directions we've seen in a long time. New expansion, new systems, and honestly, a real attempt to fix the parts of the game that have felt a little too comfortable. Let's talk about Evercold. So yes, it's official. The next expansion is called Evercold. We're heading to the fourth reflection, a world completely consumed by an ever-spreading frost. And visually, it looks stunning! They're leaning hard into that fantasy atmosphere again. Big, magical, almost dreamlike environments. And then there's that creature. We don't know if it's some kind of god that people worship, a monster, or something else entirely. We know that it's a giant of some kind. And it definitely feels like the start of something bigger. And this surprised me. We actually got a release window this early on. January 2027. This actually falls in certain predictions that we have been making, where the expansion would be coming out in January to March range was the original predictions. That's only about 9 months away, which is kind of wild. And this kicks off a brand new story arc, the Godless Realms Saga. We have killed too many gods, guys. No context yet, no clear villain, just mystery, and honestly, I am in love with it! We also got a sneak peek at the new races in the fourth reflection, including these adorable fluffy little creatures! And I'm calling it now. These are going to be either the crafting or gathering society questline. I can feel it in my bones! There will be 2 new jumps coming in 8.0, a tank and a physical range DPS. They're going to be original to Final Fantasy series, which is always exciting! We now have to think outside of Final Fantasy's current jobs to figure out what it's going to be. But we will have to wait until FanFest Berlin for the tank job reveal, and then Tokyo FanFest for the range job. And yes, people are already analyzing Yoshi P's shirt like it's a lore document. I have some ideas that I'll be making a separate video on. Okay, this is where it's going to get really interesting. Because Evercold isn't just about adding content, it's going to try and fix how we play the game. A true shakeup. Introducing the Adventure Activity UI. This replaces the daily grind with a weekly system. And tomes? We're finally free of tome grinding! This is huge! No more logging in and doing the same duties over and over again just to try and get some tome gear. And cap on your tomes for Savage. You will literally be able to log in over the weekend and do what you enjoy and still make progress towards your eye level. And to be super clear, there are no extra fees, no season pass, no pay to win. This is just about structure, not monetization. They're also tackling one of the biggest pain points, gear progression. Right now, you only have 2 options, Savage Raids or Tombstone Grinding, with catch-up gearing in later patches. And if you don't enjoy those systems, it feels awful to do. But now, your weekly activity contributes to your gear progression. So whether you like dungeons, crafting, PvP, or even ocean fishing, you can actually progress your character your own way. And yes, they finally said it. They want to move away from the 450 weekly tombstone cap. It only took forever, 13 years. They are also improving public fields, aka the open world zones, adding dynamic vents and making zones feel more alive. This means fates, hunts, and treasure maps will be seeing many changes. And side quests are getting quality of life updates too! Yay! We can finally do side quests! We don't know much about these changes right now, so we will have to wait for more news. But I can imagine that they're going to be revamping the reward system with all of these getting changes. Battle content is getting a massive overhaul. A new raid difficulty between normal and savage for the normal raid series. This sounds like it's going to be the advanced mode they were testing with the variant dungeon. They're going to be adjusting progression for alliance raids. It was noted that alliance raids are a huge time sink, and they plan to do something to address this. What that something is, we don't know! And we'll be getting brand new battle content types. This is going to be one of the boldest changes that they have ever done in Final Fantasy XIV. A brand new job action system! There'll be 2 modes. Reborn mode, which is what we have now. Evolved mode, which is new rotations and new identity, while still feeling the same. This isn't an easy mode, it's actually a different playstyle. And you can switch between them freely while outside of combat. We saw a bit of this at FanFest, but I'm not really good at explaining jobs, as the jobs they showcase are not my main, and I wouldn't be able to explain them with full accuracy. I do recommend waiting for the Berlin FanFest, where all will be explained and showcased. Right now, it's barely in alpha testing, so we will see more changes before the Berlin FanFest, as well as the media tour. Now, these are the general features that are expected out of new expansions, so we're gonna rapid fire through these. The level cap will be increased to 110. They thought about doing a stat squish, but they're like, nah, let's not. New dungeons, new gear, crafting, and enemies. PvP updates, more duty support. They talked about the possibility of duo dungeon runs. More ultimates, and the new alliance raid. We're getting a Evangelion-themed alliance raid. This is under the development name Ghost of Desire. This is from an existing anime series, and Yoshi P is a major fan of it. This is only going to be incredible, or completely unhinged, or both. One final important note. PS4 support will continue for now, but they are giving players about 2 years to upgrade. So around patch 8.2, 8.3, PS4 support will be sunsetted. The reason being is a hardware limitation with PS4. They finally hit the wall and do need to upgrade. This is the same thing that has happened with PS3, and so it will be the same thing. You'll be able to upgrade to PS5 and have your version be applied there for no extra charge. You'll just have to buy a PlayStation 5. Good luck. Or you can upgrade your current version to PC, Xbox, or the Switch 2 version of the game. Switch 2 will be released later on this year. So yeah, Evercold isn't just another expansion. It feels like a reset in philosophy. More freedom, less pressure, more ways to enjoy the game in your own way. And as someone who loves this game, that makes me really excited for the future. I have been feeling the game is too predictable and getting way too stale. With these changes, I feel rejuvenized to complete Dawn Trail. What are you most excited for? The new jobs? The weekly system? The new Alliance Raid crossover? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye!